चेक करना दीदी। तो हम लोग फोर्ट मर्सर पे अभी जा रहे हैं बंदे के साथ।
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers.
तो ये जो इंडियन की बात कर रहे हैं सब ये हैं अमेरिकन इंडियन जो नेटिव वहाँ के लोग थे पहले।
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said,
तो हम लोग फोर्ट मर्सर पे जा रहे हैं किसी बंदे को ढूंढते हुए जिसके साथ जॉन मार्सन काम किया करता था।
I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but
well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
ओके, तो कोई इसके गैंग का मेंबर था तो पुराना गैंग, अगर RDR 2 तुम लोगों ने देखा होगा या खेला होगा तो उसमें अब लोग का दोस्त आया, वैसे शायद कोई है।
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are, not like Steve's Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Yeah. तो ये बात कर रहा है हम लोग को बार और भी जाने का, डांस करने के बारे में।
Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
तो अभी भी हम लोग जा ही रहे हैं, बहुत ज्यादा दूर है यहाँ से। वहाँ पे हम लोग को मिलेगा, जिस बंदे को ढूंढ रहे हैं हम लोग उसको।
There's things you better off not knowing.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
ओके, हम लोग फोर्ट मर्सर के पास आ गए हैं, वो रहा।
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Okay. तो अब हम लोग जा रहे हैं लोग फोर्ट मर्सर के पास। यहाँ पे हम लोग का कोई बंदा है, इससे हम लोग को मिलना है। पुराना कोई गैंग मेंबर है, तो सी कौन है।
Come for you.
हमारा बंदा है।
Bill Williamson, come out here right now.
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill
बिल
anyone,
विलियमसन
Bill.
जो हम लोग का मेंबर था वही है, वो आके यहाँ पे पूरा गैंग ज्वाइन कर लिया है।
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh.
Okay.
Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them
चलो स्टार्ट
to
करते हैं
send
लोग।
someone just a little bit more impressive next time. Well,
भाई स्टार्टिंग में ही अपन लोग
poor John.
घायल हो गए लोग। कोई सेव करेगा ही? अभी तो स्टार्ट हुआ है, स्टार्टिंग में ही मर जाएंगे लोग तो कैसे गेम खत्म होगा। ओके, आ गए बंदे कुछ सेव करने के लिए हम लोग को। चलो भाई, कम से कम वो अपन लोग को सेव करने तो दे रहे गैंग वाले, नहीं तो पता चल रहा गोली मारने लगते सब तो। फ्रेंड ओल्ड कवर भी कर लिए हैं लोग।
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
ये तो कई दिन ऑलरेडी चला गया है। $15 लगा हम लोग को आने के लिए।
Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
तो ये हम लोग का लाइफ सेव कर लिया, हम लोग बचा
Mr.
ली।
Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
लोग को थोड़ा सा इनका हेल्प करना पड़ेगा।
I'll bear that
तो
in
ये
mind.
पैसा लगाएंगे, हम लोग जानते भी नहीं, पैसा तो वसूल कराना ही पड़ेगा। कोशिश करेंगे कि इसका पैसा वसूल करा ले। चलते हैं लोग बॉनी के पास, कोई काम है उसके पास तो करेंगे लो, ताकि अपन लोग का पैसा वसूल करा सके लो।
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
चलो बॉनी के साथ हम लोग चलते हैं। लो कहाँ लेके चलती है बड़े घोड़े हमारे।
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
ये तो हम लोग अभी बॉनी के साथ इसका जो रैंच है ये पूरा इसी को देखने वाले हैं कैसा आखिर दिखता है यहाँ।
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a
Store
ranch
है
with its own store before.
यहाँ का।
Come on, boy.
Let's go.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've
ये तो ये
stolen
घोड़े का
horses
अस्तबल है
you've broken.
रखने के लिए।
Now, where'd you get
के
such
बाद
an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
ये
That's the train
शायद
station. Things sure have changed
स्टेशन है
since
यहाँ
the
पे।
line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
गाय हुए के लिए
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
पार्न है और हम लोग फिर वापस आ गए हैं।
Here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside?
के साथ उसे चलते हैं अभी अपन लोग।
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
तो अभी हम लोग जा रहे हैं लोग इनका फार्म
Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up.
लगाएं उगाइयाँ फल फूल सब्जी वहाँ पे अपन लोग थोड़ा सा चेक करने वाले हैं लोग जानवर आके सब खराब कर रहे हैं चलते हैं लोग
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
के साथ चलने
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Good shot. That's it. Kill those little varmints. Nice shooting.
तो साला
Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on.
खत्म हो
We
गया
should keep
बीच
moving. There's still a ways to go.
अरे
Come on.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never
Okay.
easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
Come on.
Damn coyotes!
Go.
Yeah! Quick! We're going after the chickens. Shoot, Mr. Marston. Nice shot.
ओके
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
लोग भी आज का इनके लिए काम कर चुके हैं
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
तो अभी अपन लोग
Here we
का
are.
हेल्प कर चुके हैं ये अपन लोग यहाँ पे अपना को बांध देते हैं लोग चल
Mr. Marston.
हैं? रात हो गया फिर सुबह में अपन लोग
Get some sleep and I will see you in
देखा जाएगा कैसे हम
Miss
लोग
McFarland.
हिल विलियम्स और तो अब ब्रेक
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Hello? Let's go!
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Let's go!
Look at that, Bill! Pride, go! Come on, boys!
How you doing back there? Should I wait for you to catch up? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Yeah. Would you like me to slow down? Are you saving the best for last? Come on. Yeah. Come on.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, You should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Take the driver's seat. Come on. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Howdy.
How do you do, sir? I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that. Come on!
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
How would Armadillo get by without me?
Hello, sir.
Finally come to get that bullet out your legs.
Thank you.
Morning.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
I've never lost a single piece of merchandise. No collateral.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you. And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dicky.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Let's go. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
How long's easy money for easy work?
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Bridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Hey!
Looks like we got company, boys. Damn. Take cover. Work our way up this hill.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. Marston, take that bastard behind the crate.
Stop playing tough and run off back to Mom!
Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. Go behind the rocky yard, Marston. Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you some fake. There's another one behind the outhouse, boy! Jesus, well!
Not so tough now, are you?
Good! Now move up to my outhouse, Marston! There's two more!
You just hit a fool's ass with a back full of banjos! Yeah-haw!
Put a window in your skull, Walton!
Pointing at somebody before you pull the trigger, genius! Walton's inside the house! Take him alive if you can!
Damn you!
Try to take him alive! I want that bastard in front of a judge! It has been a pleasure, Marshal! Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah! Whoa there!
To the victor, the spoil. taught a lesson. Let's see what you got. Sorry, I'm always bumping into the wrong people.
Mind out. Sheriff's walking.
We did again. Well, I'll be crow bait.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 7. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
On me!
Spread his love tonight.
Come on, Marston! I don't want to lose those rustlers!
Come on! Come on!
We need to stick together, boy. Them rustlers might be waiting for us. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. Well, what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterment to the West. It's only made the rich richer and the poor poorer, and it's killed a way of life. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards. Whoa, now.
Whoa,
All right, boys.
man.
Let's proceed on foot from here. Let's move up the canyon towards the fork. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower either.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Not the keys there, boy. They got ambushes everywhere. boy. Behind that rock.
Why do you want to die?
Come on, Martin. Push on. There's our boys on the other side. For Christ's sake! There's more of them! What the hell? Friend, I'm a curl you up like a newborn calf here. There's the bastard. Get those thieving bastards! Come on, Marston. I can't take them all by myself. Get to that camp. Blast them, boy. Put down your guns and surrender. Damn you.
It's you and me, friend!
हेलो हेलो चलो यार अभी सामने है बंदे हमारे
Let's get these sons of bitches. That bastard won't be rustling no more. I see him.
कहाँ है सब बे?
I'm the last person you want to be pointing that at. Why don't you point that at one of the fellas who's shooting at me? Surrender, or I'll kill you.
इधर कहीं पे
Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy? I see one of them. Hey, stay with me. मस्त मार धार हो रहा है बीच में लूटते भी रहो भाई Be careful. I think I spotted some snipers. God damn it. Take out those snipers, boy. Stay with me. Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open.
चलो भाई कहीं पे कवर लेते हैं लोग रेड होते जा रहे हैं
Good shooting, boy. Follow me. Christ alive. Let's clear out Pike's Basin once and for all. Let's push on. Sounds like the deputies can use a hand. Ooh. There's one of them.
ओके लगा वो है
Damn fine shooting, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
ओके यहाँ तक कि बंदे थे साफ हो गए लोगों को आगे देखना
It's over, friend! Too damn close!
There's one more for the vultures.
ये बंदे हैं सब अभी वो रहा TNT नहीं हुआ ये रहा पे उठो यहाँ पे और कहीं पे दिख रहे हैं सब। ओके हेडशॉट। तो पूरे बंदों को मार चुके हैं, जितने भी बंदे थे सबको मार दिए। तो हम लोग ये जगह जिसका था उसको हम लोग करने वाले हैं। लोग ऑलरेडी पूरा हम लोग तो मार के खत्म कर दिए हैं। लोग के पास हो चुका है $9 ऑलरेडी। भाई अरे यार ये हटो, चलने दो साला, तरफ खतरा ही खतरा है।
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I'm so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
चलो भाई, तो कोई वेस्ट डिकेंस करके कोई बंदा है, तो थिंग है ये भी अगर हम लोग का होगा तो उसको किया जाएगा, अगर मिल जाता है तो धन में आएगा। तो हम लोग को चलो हम लोग के पास हो गया है 114 14 क्या कहते हैं डॉलर है। यहाँ पे आसपास में डेट ऐसा ले 30 हो गया। एक पैसा लेते, पैसा की जरूरत है सारी चीज। एंटी ले सकते हैं। तो बम या इस तरह का चीज नहीं ले सकते। तो ले लेते तो मजा आ जाए। ये ग्राफिक के अलावा मोस्टली गेम सेम ही है। भाई नीचे कैसे जाया जाएगा यार? हाँ सर। हम लोग चलते हैं। लो टनल है यार। अबे भाई टनल खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा है। ओके ओके खत्म हो गया खत्म। हम लोग कहाँ पे आए हैं लोग? ओके अगर यहाँ से हम लोग जंप कर दे मर जाए तो हम लोग सीधे पानी के पास। अब मरे नहीं क्या अभी? ओके मर गए भाई मर गए। और हम लोग आ गए लोग।
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks,
ये अभी अपना
trains, held
बैक
people
स्टोरी
ransom.
बता रहा है।
We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word.
बस भाई इतना आज के लिए इतना ही रहने देते हैं लोग। और मैं भी ये यार क्या बताऊं, मैं ऑलरेडी आधा गेम खेल चुका हूँ, फिर से शुरू से खेलना। फिर से कल से मतलब हाँ, तब नेक्स्ट गेम से मैं जहाँ तक ऑलरेडी खेल चुका हूँ उसके आगे ही कंटिन्यू करूँ भाई। मेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा यार, फिर से शुरू से मैं गेम दोबारा नहीं खेल पाऊँ। कोई भी गेम मैं 2 बार नहीं खेलता, क्योंकि मुझे स्टोरी याद हो जाती है एक बार खेलने पे, फिर उसके बाद दोबारा खेलो वही चीज चलती रहती है, तो इसे बंद करते हैं लोग। हम लोग कुछ और चला जाए क्यों ना यू इंस्टाग्राम पे इंस्टा। चलो भाई आज के लिए इतना ही रहने देते हैं लोग, थोड़ा सा कल से फिर प्रॉपर गेम